What's up? Oh my goodness. That, my friends, is the air conditioning. How you guys doing? Let's say hello. Oh. What's up, everyone? Wow. Oh my God. Whew. How are you guys doing? I am obviously busy and very warm, but now I feel good. What is wrong with me? Why am I working so hard today? It's good to see everyone. Appreciate you guys being here. Oh my goodness. Are you guys jamming along? I hope so. All right. Thank you, Daisy. Let's go back up. I want to say hello to Bill here nice and early. Bill Bradley. Mick is here. Welcome. Urban Dervish. Roseanne, as always. Thanks for being here, Roseanne. Sue is here. Hey, Sue. I hope all is well with your family. Sending you big hugs, virtual hugs. Neil is here. Daisy. Theodore, welcome. Jesse James. Or is it Jesse Simmons? Is it James Simmons? Jesse James Simmons? Jesse James Simmons. All right. All right. And Sienna's here. Welcome back. Did I miss anyone? Rebecca, hello. All right, you guys. Wow. Okay, so I hope you guys were playing along there. That was... That's a lot of work, right? So earlier today, I put some stuff in my looper, and I created like 3 different, songs, 3 sets. Okay, Sue says the AC is not really annoying. Be comfortable. Yeah, I might have to fire it up in a minute. I'm going to leave it off right now, but... yeah, okay. Well, you guys are like... If I get 2 or more people saying it's okay, I guess it's okay. I can hear it here. I mean, I'm sure you guys can hear it in the background, but it's just background right now. I'm just talking. I could, where's my Koshi chimes? I could just cover it up with the Koshi chimes, maybe. We'll just do some chimes in the background. All right, so, obviously, I did some, so I put in some tracks in my looper earlier today because, there's no way I'm going to do all of this, 3 different songs. I'm not going to do it all live and switch between. I guess I could, but I thought it was unnecessary. So I put in some tracks to, accompany myself in these songs. And I also posted these songs last week on the Patreon site. And I said, if any of you want to sing along, they're there, and you could be a patron at any, I think at any level. It might have been just any paid patron. But I hope you guys at least checked it out, or now you're inspired, and now you can go check them out over there. And I have the lyrics over there. They come up on the video over here. So if you want to learn the songs, those are Aki Wowo, right? And then Odunde and Jingo Loba, or Jingo. And I've played these before on our live stream, and I have some videos on the channel on the World Drum Club of me doing these songs in various iterations. A couple of them, or at least one of them, there's like a million of me on, and I'm my own band, right? I green screened me into, I think there's like 7 of me or something. And that one's Aki Wowo. But yeah, these are fun tunes, you guys. These are, what I call songs for group drumming. I like the Olatunji songs, not just because, Babatunde Olatunji was a real big proponent and ambassador for not just music, but more drumming specifically. He would say that his goal was to have a drum in every household, and he was proponent of just the benefits of the drum, and he felt like rhythm brings everybody together, which it does, and drumming brings people together, which it does. So he passed away a number of years ago. I think it's over a decade now, or close to it. And so I feel like part of my role is to keep his spirit alive. And I'm not the only one, of course. There's other people out there that are furthering his work and his message. And not that it's exclusive to him, but I want to honor him as somebody who did a lot of work and got out there and made music and inspired people and taught and represented not just the spirit of music and drumming, but his own culture from Nigeria. And if you go on YouTube, you can hear a lot of his, you can see his, performances and things. So go check out Babatunde Olatunji. A lot of these songs are from the Drums of Passion CD or record, which came out in 1959. 59, you guys. Right? That's a little while ago. But I was busy just now, right? I'm changing the songs on the looper, so I got pedals down here. I've got the shake hat. Let me zoom out for a second. So you guys know Ben Elan. He's a friend of the channel. I have a video interviewing Ben, and he talks about this. So he invented this. I want to give a shout out to Ben Elan because he created this. He sent this to me, which was very nice. And he's an Israeli percussionist, musician. He spends a lot of time in Senegal, and he works with Dudu and Dai Rose. And he's amazing. He plays a whole drum kit made up of Senegalese drums and bass drums and things. And so he created this instrument. And let me show you the top view. You can kind of see it down in here, right? It connects to the hi-hat. Can I show you on the side? You can just see the bottom right here. He's got some C-pods, some jingles, and then you can sort of see it here, right? So it's a big can, obviously, but he's got it all worked up with metal sounds and these seed pods. And the idea with this is not just a rattle, but it should sound like a lot of rattles, like a lot of people. Because in the Senegalese drumming, that's kind of the sound. It's like a lot of people together. And then what Ben does is he plays a lot of drums at the same time, so he gets this big boomy, I don't want to be too loud, but he's playing multiple instruments at the same time, and he gets this big ensemble sound. So that's the shake hat. It's on a hi-hat stand, and it attaches just like hi-hat cymbals. And then I'm using a djembe right here, right? You can see the side view, top of the djembe. This is my my cowskin djembe, and the head is like pretty hard, but I like it because it sort of just always stays in tune. It's always high pitched. It's always got a good crack. It's not the easiest drum to play because it's pretty hard and it'll fatigue your hands. But I've got enough time on these hands, so it doesn't hurt me that much. And then over here, I've got a conga drum, just for kind of some added body bass. And then down here, which you can barely see right here, you guys, I've got the Farmer Foot Drums bass drum, which is sounding pretty good today. I really like that sound. So that's what I'm going to be doing coming up in this concert next Friday, a week from Friday, at Solstice Flute Camp. So I'm practicing these tunes. And also, check this out, you guys. I'm going to let you in on a little secret right now. So down here, you can't really see it, but I'm using a guitar stand, and I'm putting my djembe on one of those foldable guitar stands. But it kept moving, right? It kept like shifting around in the stand. So right before, I'm like, I can't have this shifting all the time. So right before we came on, I got a roll of shop towels. These are like paper towels for your auto shop. Usually like use them in auto stuff. I mean, they're just paper towels, but they're more durable. And I just shoved it in there. You got to do what you got to do, right? So I was just looking around for something about this size that I could shove down there and keep my drum from moving. So don't tell anyone. But you put the shop towels. All right. Tricks of the trade. All right, so what's happening over here let me see what's happening in the chat, you guys, because I can't look two places at once, so sorry if I'm not answering questions You know what? Maybe Roseanne, if you don't mind, could you summarize any questions that people have had? I hate to ask, but it's kind of a lot of chat going, and I can't read it all real quick. But I see some people talking. I'm not going to read it all right now, but thanks for posting Ben Elan's YouTube channel. And welcome. Yeah, Adrian, welcome. Thank you. Nice of you to show up. All right, so today I actually do have a segment that we usually do, right? So let's do this, and I'll see you right back here.
Guess the sound!
Okay, this should be easy for some of you. It's not super hard, but I want a description. Ready? So let me know what that is, if you know. And what is today? So they are 134th episode. What is the sound? So what is the instrument that I'm playing right now is the question. All right, Roseanne, no questions, just people sharing their observations and experience. Nice. Well, I like that. Daisy, good guess, but not quite. You guessed ratchet. It does sound a little bit like a ratchet. And that's the thing about these instruments, you guys. There are things that sound, similar, of course. Adrian says frog whirro, not quite. All right, Bill. Bill got it. So it is the That's not what I was trying to do. That's in there from last week, you guys, or the week before. All right, it is the baby rattle. I should just play that, right? Play the video anyway. So this is the baby rattle. Let me show you in the overhead. I got this. You guys, this baby rattle has been all over the world. It's been on probably 6 tours all over the place. It was in Greece when I did the Live at the Acropolis video. Been all over the United States many times. It looks like it's like a little soldier, right? He's got a little hat. And yeah, it's a great little sound. So I usually put it with some reverb, like. Something like that. Ooh, the AC went off for a second, which means my room is like 63 degrees. I got the thing cranked down. Yeah, so Bill, you get all the points today. I don't know how many there are. Roseanne will tell us. But yeah, good guess. Baby rattle. It's I mean, I literally bought this in a toy store, and you can too. It's just got a couple springs with some wooden balls on the end, and I do like the wood ones. You can get plastic ones, but I'm a little partial to the wood sound. Yeah. Anyway, that's what that is. Somebody said frog whirro or frog scraper, so I want to contrast that. It does sound a little similar, but that would be a frog. So, similar. And I don't have a ratchet right here handy, but yeah, all good guesses. And Bill gets 27 points. Wow, I see we're really like conserving points, which is fine. I think we should. 27 points, Bill. Don't spend them all in one place. No, nice job. All right. And Sue said clacker. Yeah, I mean that is a good descriptive word. What did you say? What did you say, Daisy? Is that Sig? It's C-I-G? Sig Rattle? Daisy says, wow, does it have its own passport? It probably should. By now, it's earned it. All right. So, yeah, if you guys watch, well, if you watch the Live at the Acropolis video, I don't know where you can see it these days, but yeah, you can hear it on there. I think a couple spots in the Live at the Acropolis. And I've used it on my CDs, a couple places. It's just a nice little color sound that you put in, just like maybe in a transition, you know, maybe in some space. It's one of those sounds that, you know, you don't want to use it a lot, but it comes in handy once in a while. All right, what did Urban Dervish say? Sounds a bit like castanets. Yes, and I have used castanets. I have a couple sets of castanets that I have also used on my recordings, a couple spots, and it can be very effective and really, I think, very tasteful. You just put in a little, you know, a castanet, like a little brrrr, once in a while, you know, don't overdo it, but if you use them as a color, which is what I'm talking about, of course you can use castanets as a rhythm instrument, which is fine, but as a little color effect, I think they work really well, and it does sound similar to that. So yeah, wood, like a wood sound that's just kind of rapid and, you know, quick, in and out, very short. Basically, it's like a little roll, right? It's like a, like that. All right. Yes, and Sue said 27 because we don't want to run out of points. Good point. All right, so I hope everybody's well. Yeah, and Roseanne said the last time we offered 1,000,000 points, it really hit the points budget hard. Yeah, and then we had to save up over a period of weeks and implement austerity measures. It was not fun. All right, so I'm practicing these songs. If you guys want to learn them, like I said, you can go to the Patreon page, patreon.com/Kalani, and you can see the lyrics. Let me tell you what the songs mean really quick, in case you don't know. So Aki Wowo is song of the trainsman, or the train conductor, and in the song Aki Wowo is the person's name, and the lyrics, and these are short versions of these songs. I want to be clear, these are not the songs in their entirety. These are just like quick versions of them, because honestly, I don't want to have to remember a ton of lyrics and learn them. This is enough for me. So I'm just giving you like a taste, you know, just to get the song, the basic song. But Aki Wowo, Olo Koile, Yo Bemi Dele, Yo Bemi Dele, Ile Baba Mi, Aki Wowo, Olo Koile. It's kind of like saying, Aki Wowo, take me home to my father's house. That's it. That's kind of the message. And so Aki Wowo is the train conductor. All right, and then in Odunde is a welcoming in the new year song. And I don't think it's like lining up with our new year, right? Our like December 31st into January 1st. I don't think that's what it is, but it's whatever it is in Nigeria, in West Africa, the new year. It's kind of like a new year song, and it's basically just talking about Odunde just means new year, and we celebrate, and we, you know, hope for peace and blessings, basically, is what those lyrics mean. So it's kind of welcoming in the new year. You guys can, I think I put the translation on there on the post I have on Patreon, I think, but you can look it up too. But if you look up Odunde, you have to search, you have to really look for the correct translation, because if you just search the lyrics for Odunde, even Babatunde Olatunji Odunde, I don't know how this happened, but there are some crazy lyrics that popped up, and it's like some long pop tune lyrics about somebody in a relationship and all this stuff. It's crazy. It's actually worth looking up just so you can see how ridiculous that supposed translation is. It's not correct, but somewhere, somehow, somebody put that out there, and then it got sort of replicated on enough sites. And this is the problem with the internet, right? garbage in, garbage out. So there is some garbage that got in there, and you might run into that if you search Odunde lyrics, meaning. But you can still, like, I actually chat GPT'd it, and ChatGPT figured it out because it is in Yoruba, in the Yoruba language. So if you get the actual lyrics and then you say, what does this mean? ChatGPT can actually tell you better than if you just, and maybe Google Translate. I don't know, but I would go that route. Don't trust what you read online. But it's pretty funny. And then Jingo Loba, or Jingo, is just kind of almost like a phonetic. It's kind of like nonsense words. It's Jingo. So one source said it might be referring to like royalty or something, but basically it's not. It's sort of a chant, and it doesn't really have specific meaning. That's what my research has turned up. If you have better information, let me know. But Jingo is sort of like, it's probably sort of like that song Aiko Aiko or something. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's just kind of like, that's just a song. But Jingo, I did on my Rhythm Spirit CD. Santana has covered it. Fatboy Slim has covered it. A few people have covered that song. Jingo, also Greg Raleigh does it in his show. So it's a simple song, and that's why I like it, you guys. It's just something that you can hear it and just immediately join in. And that's why I'm doing these songs. I'm doing these songs for a concert that's coming up, as I mentioned earlier, because I want the audience to feel empowered and welcome to sing along. So that's the point, is like all these songs are pretty simple, and they all have some spots in them where we can just do like a call and response. Like there's a spot in Akiwowo. I didn't do it today, but there's a section in Akiwowo where I just say Akiwowo, and then the response is wa wo wo. So it goes like Akiwowo, wa wo wo, Akiwowo, wa wo wo, Akiwowo, 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 wa wo wo, Akiwowo. So we could get that going with the audience, and it's pretty fun. And then these are just jam tunes, so we're going to be just playing. I'll have a few percussionists with me, and it's just drumming and singing, which is pretty fun. So Sue, oh, you had the Aiko Aiko, had the 45, nice. Yeah, that was a kind of a big hit, and it's a fun song. There's also some covers of it that are more recent, that are sort of crazy, right? One's called, what is it? It's like a, I don't know, it's like a modern version of Aiko Aiko, more like a pop version. It's My Bestie, I think it's called. Aiko Aiko My Bestie. Yeah, look that up if you haven't heard it. It's kind of fun. Daisy, you have Nigerian heritage. Must be why some of these songs and rhythms make me feel so chilled. All right, nice. Well, that's cool. Yeah, it's nice to connect with our heritage. I'm not part Nigerian, but if you are, I'm happy to help you connect with it with the music. And it also, I think, it fosters cultural appreciation. So it's just about sharing what we know. And I'm always very clear that I'm not trying to represent another culture, but I try to introduce some elements and just be like in the journeyman position, sort of in between maybe a beginning student and a master teacher. So if I can introduce people to something, get them started, and then they can move on and study with somebody from a certain culture who knows way more than I do, then that's awesome. All right, that's kind of the goal. All right. Okay, I think we ought to turn the corner and maybe start thinking about a Gimme 5, you guys. But let me put something mellow. I have the Radiant Sutras here, and maybe I'll do a little vibe with that, and we can do a little music mindfulness. So let me see if I can put something together real quick. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Get the Gimme 5 suggestions going, all right? And I am going to put something in the looper. Secrets are hidden in the darkness and difficult nights. You awaken into a pang of aloneness, a howl of separation. This is the call of the Dark One, the roar of life, seeking its source. The union you long for is within reach. Throw off all hesitation. Become one with the fear. Plunge into the uncanny blackness, eyes wide open, as if there were no other choice. Vibrating with fierce tenderness, breathe intimately with the Lord of infinite space. All right. Wow, you guys. So that was a reading from the Radiant Sutras again, Lauren Roche, recommend it. The Radiance Sutras, Lauren Roche, if you want to check it out. And I will have to turn the AC off for this one. So we've got Urban Dervish. Let's see. Give me 5. Chimes, kalimba, shaker, djembe, flute. I feel like I almost just did that, right? That was weird, you guys, because I didn't look at that. We're connected, Urban Dervish. But I'll do another one. But isn't that weird? That's basically what I just played. So we'll do it again. That was it. Yeah. Style of time signature. Oh, were you just saying what I was playing, or were you saying the Give Me 5? Because I have no problem. We could definitely do chimes, and if I tune up the strum stick, it's right here from last week. Let's do the strum stick too. How about if we do that? But I'm going to tune it because I don't think it's in tune. You always check string instruments, right? You got to check them. So let's see. Let's see what we have. This tuner is a little stubborn sometimes. It doesn't like to work. Little flat. But I don't know if I told you guys, but those Koshi chimes are 432. So when I tune a string instrument, come on. So I have this tuning app on my phone, and it just likes to stick. Come on, wake up. Yeah, it just. Close enough. It just locks and then it doesn't move. So so when I tune to play with the Koshi chime, I just tune down 8 cents from A440. Same with these. I think this kalimba, which is a We Play Well Together Hokama kalimba, which is here, right? And I put it on the drum head. To amplify it, which works pretty well. But let me turn that off. And you have Roseanne said you got a tuner pitched, called tuner pitched. It works really well. All right. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. I'll make a little bit of adjustments, you know, but we'll basically do the same kind of vibe, right? That's kind of cool. And I like the groove, but maybe I'll add a little more rhythm under it. So I'm gonna switch mics, and we'll get something going here, you guys. By the way, I want to show you this shaker. That reminds me. Actually, I have a couple things I wanted to show you guys today. We have time. One is this, right? So I know it's tiny. Let me see if I can show you. And then you can check it out later if you want. But my buddy Danny Reyes invented this, and it's called the one-shot shaker. And it's a shaker, obviously, but look. Why? So why doesn't it do this, right? When you shake a shaker, usually it goes both sides, right? But this one, only one side. So what this is it's a one-way shaker. It's a shaker that only makes sound when you go like one direction. Not, see, not this direction, only this direction. So it's called a one-shot, and he invented this because he wanted to have something where you could do like precise rhythms, right? Like, all right, which is kind of cool. This one's a tiny one. There's big ones. There's different sizes. It was made by LP. Now, I don't know if they're still making these. I assume they are, but kind of fun. I just found this. I was looking through some stuff. I found that, and I thought, yeah, let's use that. It's really nice for just putting in shaker sounds, but you can do it like a drumstick, like individual hits. Super precise, right? And then also, I found this, which is, I got this in China. Oh, it looks like he's losing a little paint there. But I got this in China, and this is, it's like a mask painting. I really think it's beautiful. I got this in China when I was in Tianjin, which is near Beijing, but next to it. And it was like $1. And it's a nice shaker. It's like a wooden egg shaker. So I thought I'd bring him out today. But yeah, it looks like he needs a little touch up. All right, so those are two things that I like, and let's make some music. I appreciate you guys hanging out today. I hope you're enjoying yourself. And if you are, like, subscribe, hit bells, do all the stuff. All right, let's see if we can get going here. And this is via Urban Dervishes. Give me 5 suggestions. So let's go. All right, everybody. I appreciate you guys showing up today. Thank you, Urban Dervish. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think the combination works really well. And I appreciate the participation and suggestions, as always. And thank you to Roseanne for showing up. Next week, you guys, we are off, all right? Because I'm going to be at this flute camp in Arizona. It's called Solstice Flute Camp. I do it every year with a bunch of great people. If you're inclined and not reclined, then show up sometime. It's in Prescott, Arizona. Beautiful historical town. It's like a cowboy town. It's got a really cute little town center. Goes back to like the gold rush. It's really worth visiting, and it's about an hour and a half from Sedona, Arizona, which is magical. So yeah, it would make a nice summer vacation musical trip if you guys are into that. Thanks, Mick. Thanks for showing up. It's late where you are. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great week. I'm over here staying cool, and we made it. I made it through the hottest part of the day here in my little studio. But I will see you guys in 2 weeks, all right? So no Tuesday Museday. Next Tuesday, I'm going to be out of town. But I'm putting some things on Patreon. In fact, I just did on my Kalani music channel. I'm about to post a video where I play a bunch of different keys of flutes. So if you're interested in maybe starting to play flute, which I recommend, you could watch that and get an idea of what you might want to get. And yeah, just be well, stay cool, and keep a cool head. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you so much. Have a good evening or good day or good night or wherever you are. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Let's play a little music for our outro.
World Drum Club,